Today we're going to be talking about the state of pre-orders and why you shouldn't be pre-ordering anything for Lorcana right now. Here I have TCG Player, which now has Lorcana as a first-class citizen. You can come out here and check out what they have. You can see for pre-orders we have the booster boxes for $320. We have the starter decks for $60. We have the gift sets for $110, and we have the Luminaire troves for about $200. All of those prices are terrible. The booster boxes run for about $150, I think. The booster packs are about $6 or $6.50 per pack, and you can see them listed for $16 here with a market price of $14. Market price here means they've actually sold for that, so that's ridiculous. Market price here means someone bought this one for about $330. These are like $12 starter decks. These are like $60 or $50. These are like $50. Yeah, and the pack should be like $6. So none of these prices are good, but why is this happening? Ravensburger sent out this message to everyone, and here it is in Alex Hodges' tweet, where he says, basically, if you're a seller and you're selling on TCG Player, you're going to get spanked. You're there for hosting tournaments or growing the game. Well, they sent out this message to LGSs saying basically we don't want you selling your products online, and if you do, we're going to take action against you and reduce your allocations in the future. We want you to grow the game locally. We don't want you to be selling online and scalping. So basically, they want all this product to be in people's hands locally so they can run tournaments and play games locally, and that's how they think the game's going to grow. Not just selling it online for as much as you can. And they're really trying to keep people from hoarding and from people just buying out massive quantities. Ravensburger underestimated how popular Lorcana would be. The first print run won't cover all the cards that everybody wants to have. They've already started doing multiple print runs. There's nothing special about the first print run. It's not going to say first edition. There's not going to be any special stamps. So later runs will look exactly like this first one. So there's really no concern about racing out to get the first packs. LGSs will get their packs on August 18th. September 1st, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, those kinds of stores are going to start being able to sell online. So at that point, online pre-orders are going to be more legitimate. Right now, they're all scalping. Right here, they talk about organized play in the hobby stores. And again, those are the ones getting the cards on August 18th. But they are not supposed to be selling online. So that makes all these pre-orders not hobby stores. And you're doing like a second hand and you're getting just ripped off, honestly. Let's take a look at some of these other ones out here. We've got uncommons listed for $225. We've got commons listed for $145. And if you've never been to this website before, it lists the rarity, the card name, how many listings. The market price is based off of what's been actually sold. And even here for pre-orders are generally higher earlier on before the set releases. Once the set releases, those prices will drop. But for commons and uncommons, $2 is ridiculous. These are probably going to be 10 cents at most eventually because there's, 8 commons in a pack and there's nothing keeping them rare. So when you open a whole box, you're going to probably end up with 3 of them. So there's no reason to be paying, $2 per Dragonfire. At the same time, these are $145 and there's no reason uncommon is that expensive. Unless it becomes like the best card ever and people want 4 of them and every deck needs 4 of them, which isn't going to happen. There's no reason that card's going to be $1.50. That's more of a price that you would see for most rares are going to sell for $1.50. Switching over here, you can see that on this tab we have Simba's Return King alternate art, and this is an enchanted, which we still don't know how rare these are going to be, how many packs you have to open to get one. But I'm going to show you in a second that in Pokemon they have something similar with alternate arts. But this $650 price is terrible. Don't even bother purchasing this. Even here, they have a rare for $12, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm betting this Maleficent will be common enough that it'll probably sell for $2. Like, do not worry about it that much. Open some packs. If you don't get everything right away, wait a couple weeks, and those prices will drop. Here, let me show you. So over here on the Giratina V-Star, this is a Pokemon card. This is from the Crown Zenith set. And when it came out, you can see originally it was listed here at $146. 2 months later, after people started cracking packs, it was then listed for $97. And even then, 6 months later, you've got it listed for less than $90. So you lost $50 on the price just by waiting 4 months or 6 months. You could get that $87 price. The low here was $84, But again, that didn't happen for multiple months. If you want to collect all the cards, wait for the like second chapter to come out. As soon as that second set comes out, a lot of these prices will drop because they'll be less popular and people will want to collect the new set. And that's where you see like some of these later humps here as later sets came out and now there's not as much need for this card. And even here, you can see that this one has 108 listings. So there's plenty out there. There's no need to race to get these cards first because it's kind of like a World of Warcraft first to level 60. Great, you have bragging rights because you were the first one there, but you have nobody to play the game with. So if you run out, you buy 4 of every card, unless you're letting someone else make decks with your cards. You really have nothing to do. You're just sitting there waiting for someone else to collect the cards. So you just damaged your wallet significantly for no real value. Most people, if they're going to want to collect a full set, you've got 4 months, 6 months, or 8 months probably to realistically go do that. If after like 6 months you're still looking for a card, these listings are going to be a lot more valuable to you. But right now, I'd say just skip everything out here. There is no good reason to be pre-ordering packs at $16 a pack. There's nothing so special about this gift set that it's worth $110. And even in 4 months, they're going to get fire sold probably, where the stores will probably be selling them for less than MSRP, clearing out for the next set. So do yourself a favor, don't pre-order anything off TCG Player or anything else online, and just wait for it to go into your local store. Support your local game store; they'll be selling at MSRP. Lorcana has been given nice enough to give us an MSRP, so I would use that price and not go for this and give scalpers all kinds of money. Really quick, TCG Player has this article right here called "What's in a Booster Box of Disney Lorcana." And so if you come down here, you can actually see that they break up what the booster box basics are, how many packs there are, how many commons, uncommons, rares are better, and then they kind of go into everything. And they kind of have some stories and some numbers here. But if you're interested in opening a lot of cards, this is a good article to take a look at. See you in the next video.